I think we can all agree that life is difficult, right? It's filled with challenges and problems no matter who you are or where you live. Even when things seem to be going well, there will always be something else that comes along to knock you off your pedestal and put you back in your place. I would get so caught up in the stress and anxiety of a situation that I completely forget about my strengths and abilities. Reason number one is because doing so would be a waste of your potential. We all have unique gifts and talents that make us who we are. This is probably the most obvious reason why you should never lose faith in yourself. Growth is an essential part of life. It allows us to learn and evolve into better versions of ourselves. But growth can be uncomfortable and challenging, which is why many people choose to stay in their comfort zones. The next reason is it can make you miss out on opportunities. Opportunities are everywhere, but most people are too blind to see them. I know it can be difficult to believe in yourself, especially when things are tough and the future seems uncertain. But please don't give up on yourself. You're stronger than you think, and you are capable of achieving great things. Just believe in yourself and have faith that things will work out in your favor. That's because opportunities rarely come in the form of a golden platter. Most of the time, they're disguised as hard work, challenges, and obstacles. So it's easy to miss them if you're not paying attention. When we don't believe in ourselves, we're more likely to overlook opportunities that could change our lives. We might be too afraid of taking a risk, or we might not feel like we are deserving of success. Either way, we end up passing up on chances to create the life we want. Opportunities are not always presented to us twice, so it's important to be vigilant and always be ready to seize the moment. You never know when the perfect opportunity will present itself. So, don't let it pass you by because you were too afraid to take a leap of faith. When we don't believe in ourselves, we're more likely to shy away from new experiences and opportunities. When we constantly doubt ourselves and our abilities, it can take a toll on our mental health. We might start to believe that we're not good enough, or that we don't deserve happiness. This can lead to low self-esteem and even depression in some cases. It's important to be aware of the signs of low self-esteem and depression so that you can seek help if needed. Remember, you're not alone, and there's no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. We might be afraid of failing or of not being good enough, but by doing so, we're robbing ourselves of the chance to grow and develop. We need to embrace challenges and learn from our mistakes in order to become stronger and wiser. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. And that's only possible if we believe in ourselves and our ability to overcome obstacles. When we don't believe in ourselves, we're essentially setting the bar at our lowest point. Our beliefs have a direct impact on our physical health. When we don't believe in ourselves, we're more likely to engage in unhealthy behaviors such as overeating, drinking too much alcohol, smoking, and avoiding exercise. We might do these things to numb our feelings of insecurity and self-doubt, or to cope with the stress of everyday life. But these behaviors can take a toll on our bodies and lead to serious health problems down the road. We need to take care of ourselves both mentally and physically in order to thrive. And a big part of that is believing in ourselves and our ability to make positive choices. We convince ourselves that we're not capable of achieving our dreams, and we give up before even trying. This is especially true when it comes to pursuing our passions and taking risks. We all have fears and doubts that tell us to play it safe, but if we listen to them, we'll never accomplish anything truly great. If you want to achieve your goals, you have to believe that you can do it. You have to have faith in your abilities and trust that things will work out in your favor. It won't always be easy, but if you stay focused and keep moving forward, you will eventually get there. When we don't believe in ourselves, we're essentially wasting those gifts and not allowing them to shine through. It's like having a beautiful flower that you keep watering and taking care of, but you never let it bloom. The flower will eventually die, and that's exactly what happens when we don't believe in ourselves. Our dreams and goals begin to wither away, and we end up settling for less than we deserve. Don't let this be you. Believe in your abilities and use them to create the life you want to live. You only get one shot at it, so don't waste it. Which would often lead to me feeling overwhelmed and helpless, which only made the problem worse. But over time, I've learned how to deal with these feelings and turn them into fuel for success. And today I want to share that knowledge with you in hopes that it will help you through whatever tough times you may be facing. And in those times of trouble, it's very easy for us to lose faith in ourselves and in our ability to overcome the obstacles that lie ahead of us. I used to be just like that. In fact, I still am sometimes. So let's start by talking about the first reason why you should never lose faith in yourself. Reason no? 2 is because it can damage your relationships. When we don't believe in ourselves, it can cause us to push away the people who love and care about us the most. We become too afraid to ask for help or to open up about our true feelings. And as a result, we end up isolating ourselves from those who could offer us support and understanding. This can put a strain on our relationships and eventually lead to them falling apart. We also tend to project our negative beliefs onto others, which can cause conflicts and misunderstandings. When we believe that we're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough, we expect others to see us in the same light. And this can create a self-fulfilling prophecy where others begin to treat us according to our beliefs. It's important to remember that the people who really love us will stick around even when we do and believe in ourselves. They see the potential within us, and they're willing to support us as we work to reach our goals. So don't push them away. Let them be your cheerleaders and lifelines when things get tough. Moving on to reason number 3, which is it can hold you back from achieving your goals. And speaking of moving forward, let's talk about reason number 4, which is it can prevent you from growing. Okay, so let's move on to the next reason, which is it can affect your physical health. Yep, you heard that right. All right, we're almost there. Finally, reason number 5 is it can lead to low self-esteem and depression. So there you have it, 6 reasons why you should never lose faith in yourself. Now I want to hear from you. What are some other reasons why you should never lose faith in yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below.